So, guys, I keep saying that we can't be irresponsible. How people say, if God is good, why do people die? Do you know that is lack of responsibility? Let me explain. You say how? We have this culture. I don't know where it started from in Christendom that we even sing songs like, "Oh God, come down and manifest your power." How? Why would God come down when you are here? It was men like Idahosa, Archbishop Percy Idahosa, that understood these things. He said, no. When the witches came and they said, even if God comes, he said, God is not going to come down when I'm here. Why are you here? You're the Son of God. No. We should not be looking, things are happening around you. Someone is not well around you. You're saying, oh, God, heal him. Did God say you should pray for this guy? You should lay hands on the sick. You understand that all of God resides on the inside of you. Do you understand what Son of God? I've done a video about what the Son of God means. You need to chew this thing. You cannot be irresponsible. You need to take responsibility. That is what God expects us to do. So why are people dying? It's not God that is causing it. Why do earthquakes happen? It's the irresponsibility of sons. See, think about the men like Elijah. These guys were not redeemed in the sense that they were not the new creation. They will stop. Elijah would take on the brunt. He would take on the responsibility to stop anything that was happening in his vicinity. Those were men that understood how to take responsibility. When Daniel, they told the guy that, see, if you pray to your God, they are going to do this. The guy will go and pray to his God because you cannot do anything. You think that, God came to save Daniel in the lion's den. Daniel, through the workings of God, understood how to make the lion subject to him. You are there crying, I go live and for God, I go live and for God. Making God look powerless when all power is dwelling on the inside of you. So guys, things that are going wrong are because of sons that refuse to stand up and to rise up. When people say, why did this happen? Why did God let this happen? No, you let it happen. You let it happen. Anything, that has happened in your life, you need to be angry and say, you stop. You let it happen. As a son of God, you let it happen. This is a clarion call for sons to arise. And what does it mean for rise, shine? When the light of God shines in your heart, it depends on what you're listening to. When you're listening to, we are nothing but, how did they put it? We are worms. How can you call what God died for a worm? He who God lives, the fullness of the Godhead dwells in. He that is joined to the Lord, that is one spirit. He say you are a worm. When you're hearing things like that, how would you rise? You need to chew redemption, chew the consciousness that you're the righteousness of God. You cannot be calling yourself a sinner and be righteous at the same time. You can say, I'm but a sinner. How are you a sinner when you have received the life of Christ? When you have become the very life, the very righteousness of God? Sons rise. Sons rise.